Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the top 9 Washington quarter, an everyday coin that might actually hide an extraordinary story and surprising collector value. Could a simple quarter from your pocket be a prized treasure waiting to be discovered? Stick around as we explore its history, unique design, hidden varieties, and what makes this coin so exciting for collectors around the world. If you love rare coins, hidden mint marks, and the thrill of discovering valuable treasures in ordinary change, you're in the right place. Make sure to watch until the end, because the details we reveal about this remarkable quarter might completely change the way you look at the coins in your collection. Let's get started. First up in the 1990p Washington quarter stands as a fascinating and highly admired piece in modern American numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, artistry, and enduring collector appeal. Although it was minted in a relatively modern era, this coin continues to draw attention from collectors who appreciate the legacy of the Washington Quarter series. Its recognizable design, historical roots, and the prestige of the Philadelphia Mint make it a prized treasure for both seasoned numismatists and newcomers to the hobby. 1990, P Quarter feels like uncovering a small, yet meaningful fragment of American history. The story of this coin begins within the long-running Washington Quarter program, one of the most iconic circulating coin series in the United States. The design itself first appeared in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. By 1990, the series had already become a staple of American pocket change, and the Philadelphia Mint continued the tradition by producing millions of these quarters for everyday commerce. Despite its routine circulation purpose, each coin represents a tangible connection to the country's long-standing coinage heritage and the enduring legacy of Washington. The 1990 P. Washington Quarter was minted at the historic Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most important minting facilities in the United States. During the late 20th century, the Philadelphia Mint played a crucial role in supplying circulating coinage for the nation's growing economy. The P. Mint mark, placed just to the right of Washington's portrait, identifies its origin and adds an extra layer of interest for collectors who track mint varieties. Coins from Philadelphia often carry historical prestige because the facility has been producing American coinage since the late 18th century. The obverse features the dignified left-facing portrait of George Washington, originally sculpted by John Flanagan. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1990. The elegant simplicity of the design highlights Washington's leadership and legacy, giving the coin a sense of historical reverence that has resonated with collectors for generations. The 1990 P Quarter displays a powerful heraldic eagle with wings spread wide, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbols of strength and peace. The eagle is framed by the inscriptions United States of America and Quarter Dollar. This dramatic imagery reflects the nation's ideals and contributes to the coin's enduring artistic appeal. When found in high-grade condition, the sharp details of the feathers and lettering create a striking visual presentation that truly captivates enthusiasts. The 1990 P. Washington Quarter is composed of a modern copper-nickel-clad alloy, consisting of outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin measures approximately 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs about 5.67 grams. These precise specifications ensure durability for circulation while maintaining the distinctive silvery appearance that collectors recognize instantly. In uncirculated condition, the coin's surfaces can display a beautiful mint luster that enhances its eye-catching character. Although millions of these quarters were produced, certain factors can make specific examples significantly more desirable. Coins that escaped heavy circulation and remain in brilliant uncirculated condition are far less common than their worn counterparts. In addition, collectors actively search for subtle varieties, such as minor die errors or doubled details that may appear during the minting process. These unique characteristics transform an otherwise common coin into a sought-after collectible within the numismatic community. The 1990 P Quarter. While circulated examples are abundant, pristine pieces graded in the highest mint state categories are far more elusive. Coins with exceptional strike quality, full luster, and minimal contact marks are especially valued. This scarcity of top-grade examples adds excitement for collectors who enjoy the challenge of locating a flawless specimen. The 1990 P. Washington quarters remain worth their face value. However, high-grade uncirculated examples can command significantly higher prices among collectors. Coins graded around MS-65 may sell for approximately $10 to $25, while exceptional pieces graded MS-67 or higher have been known to reach values ranging from about $75 to several $100s at specialized auctions. Rare error varieties or superbly preserved coins can sometimes exceed these estimates, reflecting the strong interest in premium examples. For collectors hoping to add this coin to their collection, several practical strategies can increase success. Prioritizing certified coins graded by reputable services helps ensure authenticity and condition accuracy. Carefully inspecting coins for sharp details, strong luster, and potential mint varieties is also essential. Proper storage in protective holders, minimizing direct handling, and connecting with collector communities or reputable dealers can provide valuable insights into market trends and opportunity. The 1990 P. Washington quarter represents a compelling blend of history, craftsmanship, and collecting excitement. Its association with George Washington, its enduring design within the Washington Quarter series, and the prestige of the Philadelphia Mint all contribute to its lasting appeal. For numismatists, this coin is far more than ordinary pocket change. It is a tangible connection to the past and a prized treasure worth pursuing. The 1990 P. Washington Quarter continues to captivate collectors around the world. The 1990 P. Washington Quarter is a captivating piece of modern American coinage that continues to attract the attention of collectors and numismatic enthusiasts. Even though it was produced for everyday circulation, this quarter has developed a strong following among hobbyists who appreciate the long legacy of the Washington Quarter series. The 1990 P. Quarter stands as a small yet meaningful treasure. For many collectors, finding a well-preserved example is both exciting and rewarding, making it a fascinating addition to any collection. The 1990 issue was produced. The design had already become one of the most recognized coin images in American history. Minted at the renowned Philadelphia Mint, the quarter carries the small P mint mark that identifies its place of origin. This mint has played a central role in U.S. coin production for centuries, giving coins struck there an added sense of heritage and historical importance. The 1990 P. Washington Quarter features the timeless portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by the sculptor John Flanagan. The portrait is surrounded by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1990. On the reverse, a powerful eagle with outstretched wings clutches arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace. The coin is made from a durable copper-nickel clad composition, measures about 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and weighs approximately 5.67 grams. In uncirculated condition, the quarter often displays brilliant mint luster that enhances the intricate details of the design. The 1990 P. Quarter was struck in large numbers. Coins in superb condition are far more difficult to find. Circulated pieces are common, but collectors highly value examples that remain in pristine mint state grades. Occasionally, small die varieties or minting errors can appear, further increasing interest among specialists. The rarity of top-grade examples is what truly drives demand, especially when the coin exhibits strong strike quality and exceptional surface preservation. The 1990 P. Quarters remain worth their face value, but uncirculated coins can command significantly higher prices. A well-preserved example graded around MS-65 might sell for roughly $10 to $25, while premium coins graded MS-67 or better can reach $75 to several $100s depending on quality and eye appeal. For collectors, the key is to seek certified high-grade coins, handle them carefully, and store them in protective holders. As part of the enduring Washington Quarter, the 1990 P. Quarter remains a fascinating blend of history, artistry, and collectible value, making it a rewarding treasure for numismatists around the world. Next up to in the 1973 USA, Washington Quarter dollar stands as a fascinating and highly admired piece within the world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, artistry, and enduring appeal. For collectors, this coin represents far more than everyday pocket change. It is a small but powerful relic of American heritage. Even though millions were produced, The 1973 quarter continues to attract attention from collectors who appreciate its classic design and historical placement within the Washington Quarter series. In today's coin market, well-preserved examples are especially desirable, making the 1973 issue a prized treasure for both beginner collectors and experienced numismatists seeking meaningful additions to their collections. The Washington Quarter series itself honors the legacy of George Washington, whose leadership during the American Revolution and early presidency shaped the nation's foundation. First introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth, the design quickly became one of the most recognizable in American coinage. By 1973, the quarter had already been circulating for more than 4 decades, symbolizing stability and continuity in the United States monetary system. Coins of this era were struck by the United States Mint during a time of economic change and modernization in American currency production. The 1973 Washington Quarter was produced primarily at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, appearing either with no mint mark, Philadelphia, or with the D mint mark, Denver. During the early 1970s, the United States had recently transitioned away from silver coinage, so the 1973 quarter was struck using a durable copper-nickel clad composition. This material was designed to extend the life of circulating coins while maintaining the familiar appearance of earlier silver issues. As a result, the 1973 quarter represents an important phase in modern American coinage, bridging traditional designs with updated minting technology. The 1973 Washington Quarter features a timeless design that collectors immediately recognize. The obverse displays the dignified profile of George Washington facing left, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. The inscription Liberty appears above Washington's portrait, while the motto In God We Trust is placed to the left. The year 1973 is displayed at the bottom, anchoring the coin within its historical time frame. This clean yet powerful design has remained largely unchanged for decades, contributing to the quarter's iconic status. The reverse of the coin showcases a majestic heraldic eagle with wings spread wide, clutching a bundle of arrows and olive branches, symbols of strength and peace. Above the eagle appears the national motto, E Pluribus Unum, while the words United States of America and quarter dollar frame the design. The balance and symmetry of the reverse give the coin a strong visual identity, and in uncirculated condition the details of the eagle's feathers and surrounding inscriptions can appear incredibly sharp and attractive. The 1973 Washington Quarter measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams. Its copper-nickel clad structure consists of outer layers of nickel bonded to a pure copper core, producing the familiar silver-colored appearance seen in circulation today. While the coin was intended for everyday use, collectors especially value examples that retain their original mint luster, sharp strike, and minimal wear, qualities that can dramatically increase desirability in the numismatic market. The 1973 quarter was produced in large quantities. Rarity emerges when collectors search for coins in uncirculated or near-mint condition. Circulating coins from this period often experienced heavy wear, meaning that pristine examples are surprisingly difficult to locate. Additionally, minor minting variations, such as strong strikes, attractive toning, or subtle dye varieties, can make certain pieces particularly desirable. Finding a 1973 Washington Quarter with brilliant luster and clean surfaces remains a rewarding challenge for serious collectors. The 1973 Washington Quarter varies widely depending on condition and rarity. Circulated examples typically hold modest collector value, but uncirculated coins or high-grade certified specimens can command significantly higher prices. In many cases, well-preserved coins may sell for $5 to $25, while superb gem-grade examples graded MS-65 or higher can reach $50 to $200 or more at auctions or through specialized dealers. Exceptional pieces with remarkable eye appeal or rare die characteristics may even exceed these ranges. The 1973 Washington Quarter, several practical strategies can improve the chances of finding a valuable specimen. Prioritizing coins that have been professionally graded and authenticated ensures both quality and long-term investment potential. Carefully examining coins for strong luster, minimal marks, and sharp details is essential, as these characteristics significantly influence value. Purchasing from reputable dealers, coin shows, or established auction houses can also help collectors avoid damaged or altered pieces. Experts recommend placing valuable quarters in protective holders, capsules, or certified slabs to preserve their condition. Limiting direct handling, maintaining a dry environment, and avoiding exposure to chemicals or humidity will help ensure the coin retains its beauty and value over time. Engaging with coin collecting communities and studying auction results can also provide useful insights into market trends and emerging collector interest. The 1973 USA Washington quarter dollar represents a compelling combination of historical importance, artistic design, and collectible appeal. As part of the long-running Washington quarter series, it serves as a tangible connection to the past while reflecting the evolving history of American coinage. Whether discovered in circulation or carefully preserved in uncirculated condition, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts around the world. For numismatists, adding a high-quality 1973 quarter to a collection is both a rewarding pursuit and a meaningful investment in a small but enduring piece of American history. The 1973 USA Washington quarter dollar remains a fascinating coin for collectors and history enthusiasts alike, admired for its timeless design and connection to America's numismatic heritage. Although it was produced as a circulating coin, many collectors today view the 1973 quarter as a meaningful piece within the long-running Washington quarter series. Its recognizable appearance and enduring popularity continue to captivate enthusiasts, making it a prized treasure for those who enjoy discovering historical value in everyday coinage. For numismatists, even a common date like 1973 can become an exciting collectible when found in exceptional condition. The coin honors George Washington, whose portrait has appeared on the quarter since the design was first introduced in 1932. By the time the 1973 issue was minted, the design had already become a familiar symbol of American currency. The coin was struck by the United States Mint, primarily at the Philadelphia Mint, with no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, D-mint mark. This period in American coin production followed the shift away from silver coins, meaning the 1973 quarter was made using the modern copper-nickel clad composition that continues to be used today. The coin features the classic portrait of George Washington, created by sculptor John Flanagan. The obverse displays Washington facing left with the word Liberty above and the motto, "In God We Trust," beside the portrait. On the reverse, a powerful heraldic eagle spreads its wings while clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. Measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams, the coin's copper-nickel-clad layers give it the familiar silver-colored appearance that Americans recognize from everyday quarters. The 1973 quarters were produced. The true challenge for collectors lies in finding coins in uncirculated or near-mint condition. Most examples spent decades in circulation, resulting in worn surfaces and faded details. Coins that retain strong mint luster, sharp eagle feathers, and clean fields are far more desirable. Because of this, high-grade pieces, especially those professionally graded, can command noticeable premiums in the collector market. The 1973 Washington quarter usually sell for modest amounts, but well-preserved coins can bring significantly higher prices. Uncirculated specimens often range between $10 and $50, while superb gem-grade examples may reach $100 to $200 or more, depending on eye appeal and certification. For collectors, the key is to focus on quality, buy from reputable dealers, and store coins carefully in protective holders. With its blend of historical significance, classic design, and collectible potential, the 1973 Washington quarter continues to hold a respected place in coin collections around the world. Next up to in the 1968 Washington quarter stands as a fascinating and highly admired piece within the world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of historical relevance, elegant design, and collectible potential. For many coin collectors, this quarter represents far more than everyday pocket change. It symbolizes a small but meaningful artifact of American history. With its classic imagery and connection to an important period in modern U.S. coinage, the 1968 issue continues to attract attention from both seasoned numismatists and new collectors alike. Its enduring popularity has elevated it from a simple circulation coin to a prized treasure that many hobbyists actively seek to add to their collections. The historical background of the Washington quarter series gives the 1968 quarter a particularly interesting context. First introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, the series quickly became one of the most recognizable coin designs in the United States. By 1968, the coin had already undergone an important transformation due to rising silver prices in the mid-1960s. As a result, quarters minted in 1968 were produced using a copper-nickel clad composition rather than the traditional 90% silver used in earlier decades. This change marked a new era in U.S. coinage, making the 1968 issue part of the first generation of clad Washington quarters circulating throughout the country. Production of the 1968 quarter occurred at two major facilities of the United States Mint, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. One of the most notable developments in this year was the reintroduction of mint marks on U.S. coins after several years of absence. Coins from Philadelphia were struck with no mint mark, while coins from Denver display the small D mint mark on the obverse near Washington's ponytail. This subtle distinction has created additional collecting interest, as enthusiasts often seek both varieties to complete their sets. The return of mint marks in 1968 represented a significant shift in minting policy and gave collectors a renewed sense of excitement when searching through circulation coins. The artistic design of the 1968 Washington quarter remains one of the most enduring elements of the series. The obverse features the dignified profile portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. Washington faces left, accompanied by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1968. The portrait reflects strength, leadership, and national pride, and it has become one of the most recognizable images in American coinage. The coin displays a majestic heraldic eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing military strength and readiness, while olive branches beneath the arrows represent peace. The inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum frame the design, with the denomination quarter dollar appearing along the lower rim. Measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing approximately 5.67 grams, the clad composition gives the coin a distinctive layered edge that reveals its copper core, an identifying feature of post-1965 U.S. quarters. Although millions of 1968 quarters were produced for circulation, certain examples have become especially desirable among collectors. Coins preserved in uncirculated condition, with sharp details, original mint luster, and minimal contact marks, are significantly more difficult to locate than worn examples found in everyday change. Additionally, collectors pay close attention to subtle die varieties, including minor doubled dies or die cracks, which can make specific coins far more intriguing and collectible. The rarity of high-grade 1968 quarters is often underestimated. While the total mintage numbers were large, the vast majority of coins spent decades in circulation, gradually losing their original brilliance. As a result, pristine specimens graded mint state by professional services have become increasingly sought after. Coins that retain full strike quality and vibrant luster can command considerable premiums compared with circulated examples, highlighting how condition plays a crucial role in determining rarity. In terms of market value, most circulated 1968 Washington quarters are worth their face value or slightly more. However, uncirculated examples can range from $5 to $25, depending on eye appeal and grade. Higher-grade coins certified as Mint State 65 or better may sell for $50 to $150, particularly if they exhibit exceptional luster or strike quality. Rare die varieties or superbly preserved specimens occasionally achieve $300 or more in auctions, reflecting the strong interest from collectors seeking top-tier pieces. Collectors interested in acquiring a 1968 Washington quarter should focus on coins with strong detail, minimal wear, and original surfaces. Purchasing coins certified by professional grading services can provide assurance of authenticity and condition. Many numismatists also enjoy searching through old coin rolls or estate collections, as hidden treasures sometimes appear in unexpected places. Careful examination for mint marks, strike quality, and potential varieties can significantly increase the excitement of the hunt. Proper storage is equally important when preserving the value of collectible coins. Experts recommend keeping quarters in protective holders, coin flips, or archival albums that prevent scratches and environmental damage. Avoiding excessive handling and maintaining a stable, dry storage environment will help preserve the coin's original surfaces and luster. Additionally, engaging with collector communities, online forums, and coin shows can provide valuable insights into market trends and help collectors discover new opportunities. The 1968 Washington Quarter represents a remarkable combination of history, artistry, and collectability. As part of the early clad coinage era and the beloved Washington Quarter series, it offers collectors a tangible connection to a transformative moment in U.S. minting history. With its classic portrait of George Washington, iconic eagle design, and the thrill of discovering high-grade or rare varieties, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts around the world. For numismatists seeking a meaningful and rewarding addition to their collections, the 1968 Washington Quarter remains a prized treasure whose appeal endures across generations. The 1968 Washington Quarter remains a fascinating piece of American coinage that continues to capture the attention of collectors and numismatic enthusiasts around the world. Although it was originally produced for everyday circulation, this coin has gradually gained recognition as a collectible item with historical importance and visual appeal. For many hobbyists, discovering a well-preserved 1968 quarter feels like uncovering a small treasure from the past. Its connection to a significant transition period in United States coinage makes it especially intriguing, and today it stands as a prized addition to many coin collections. The 1968 issue belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter series, which first debuted in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. By the time the 1968 coins were struck, the nation had recently shifted away from silver coinage due to rising metal prices. As a result, this quarter was produced using a copper-nickel clad composition instead of the traditional 90% silver used in earlier decades. This change places the 1968 coin among the earliest examples of modern clad quarters, making it an important marker in the evolution of U.S. currency and a tangible reminder of economic changes during the late 1960s. The design of the coin is both classic and instantly recognizable. The obverse features a dignified portrait of George Washington, created by the talented sculptor John Flanagan. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date 1968. On the reverse side, a powerful heraldic eagle spreads its wings while perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and national defense, while olive branches beneath represent peace. Measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing about 5.67 grams, the coin's layered copper core and nickel surface give it the distinctive edge seen on modern quarters. While millions of these coins were produced by the United States Mint, collectors still search for high-quality examples. Coins struck at Philadelphia carry no mint mark, while those from Denver feature a small D mint mark near Washington's ponytail. Although common in circulated grades, uncirculated examples with bright luster and sharp details are far more desirable. Certain minor die varieties and well-preserved pieces can also increase collector interest, making the challenge of finding a pristine example part of the excitement for numismatists. The 1968 Washington Quarter varies widely depending on its condition. Circulated coins are usually worth close to face value, but uncirculated specimens can range from $5 to $25, with higher-grade pieces sometimes reaching $50 to $150 or more at auctions. For collectors, the key is to seek coins with strong strike quality, minimal wear, and original mint luster. Next up in the 1981, DUSA Washington Quarter Dollar stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its blend of history, craftsmanship, and collectible appeal. For many collectors, this coin represents more than just a piece of circulating currency. It is a small but powerful artifact that reflects the economic and cultural atmosphere of the United States during the early 1980s. Because of its connection to one of the longest-running coin series in American history, the 1981 D Washington Quarter has earned recognition as a prized treasure among collectors. Its enduring design, historical importance, and the excitement surrounding high-grade examples continue to fuel strong demand in the collector market. The historical context of the 1981 D Quarter places it within the celebrated Washington Quarter series that began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1981, the series had already become a staple of American coinage and a familiar sight in everyday commerce. The coin was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small d mint mark located on the obverse side. During this period, the United States was experiencing economic adjustments, including inflation concerns and evolving mint production practices. As such, coins like the 1981 D quarter serve as a tangible connection to the past, capturing a snapshot of American life and minting history during a transformative era. In terms of design, the 1981 D Washington quarter maintains the iconic imagery that collectors have admired for decades. The obverse features the dignified profile portrait of George Washington, originally sculpted by John Flanagan. Washington faces left, accompanied by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1981. The reverse design displays a powerful heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and olive branches beneath it, symbolizing both military strength and the nation's desire for peace. Encircling the eagle are the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and the denomination $quarter, giving the coin a classic and balanced appearance. The 1981 D quarter is composed of a copper-nickel-clad alloy layered over a pure copper core, a standard composition used for U.S. quarters since 1965. The coin measures approximately 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs about 5.67 grams. Its reeded edge and durable metal composition made it well suited for circulation, while its detailed engraving provides exceptional visual appeal when preserved in higher grades. In uncirculated condition, the surfaces can display brilliant luster and crisp details that highlight the artistry of the design, making pristine examples particularly attractive to collectors. Although millions of 1981 D quarters were minted for circulation, the coin's rarity becomes more pronounced when collectors search for pieces in exceptional condition. Many examples entered everyday use and accumulated wear over time, which means sharply struck coins with full luster are not always easy to locate. Certain high-grade specimens, particularly those graded mint state by professional grading services, are significantly scarcer than circulated examples. The challenge of finding coins that retain their original mint brilliance adds an exciting dimension to collecting this particular issue. Another factor that contributes to the coin's desirability is the occasional discovery of subtle varieties or minting anomalies. While dramatic error varieties are uncommon, collectors sometimes encounter pieces with striking irregularities, die cracks, or minor doubled elements. Such features, when verified by experts, can add a unique story to the coin and enhance its collectible value. Enthusiasts often examine the mint mark, surface texture, and strike quality carefully, hoping to uncover an unusual specimen that stands out within the broader population of 1981 D quarters. In the marketplace, the value of a 1981 D Washington quarter largely depends on its condition and grading. Circulated examples typically hold modest values, often ranging from about $1 to $5, reflecting their availability in everyday collections. However, coins preserved in uncirculated or near-mint condition can command significantly higher prices, especially when certified by reputable grading services. High-grade specimens with strong luster and minimal imperfections may sell for $20 to $150, while exceptionally well-preserved pieces graded at the top of the scale have occasionally reached $300 or more in specialized auctions. The steady interest in this coin also reflects the broader appeal of the Washington Quarter series. Collectors enjoy assembling date and mint sets, and the 1981 D issue is an essential component of that pursuit. Because it represents the early 1980s era of American coinage, it bridges the gap between older silver quarters and the modern commemorative designs that would emerge decades later. For this reason, the coin continues to attract both experienced numismatists and newcomers eager to build a comprehensive quarter collection. The 1981 D Washington quarter, careful selection is key. Experts often recommend prioritizing coins with strong strikes, minimal contact marks, and original mint luster. Purchasing coins that have been professionally graded and encapsulated can offer additional confidence in authenticity and condition. It is also wise to obtain pieces from reputable dealers, coin shows, or trusted online auctions. Proper storage in protective holders or coin albums helps preserve the coin's surfaces and ensures that its value remains intact over time. The 1981 D Washington quarter dollar represents a remarkable blend of American history, classic artistry, and collectible charm. Its enduring design honoring George Washington, combined with the intrigue of finding well-preserved examples, continues to captivate enthusiasts around the world. As a tangible connection to the past and a key entry in the Washington Quarter series, it holds lasting significance for collectors. For those passionate about numismatics, pursuing this coin can be both a rewarding hobby and a meaningful investment, securing a small but treasured piece of American heritage for generations to come. The 1981 D Washington Quarter Dollar is a fascinating piece of American coinage that continues to captivate collectors and numismatic enthusiasts around the world. As part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, this coin holds a special place in U.S. minting history and remains a prized treasure for those who appreciate classic American designs. Although it was originally produced for everyday circulation, the 1981 D Quarter has gained increasing attention from collectors who value its historical connection and the challenge of finding well-preserved examples. Its combination of history, artistry, and collectible appeal keeps it in steady demand within the numismatic community. Minted in 1981 at the Denver Mint, the coin carries the small D mint mark that identifies its place of origin. The Washington Quarter series itself began in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, the first president of the United States. By the early 1980s, the design had already become one of the most recognizable in American currency. Coins like the 1981 D Quarter serve as a tangible connection to the past, reflecting the economic climate and minting practices of the era, while continuing a tradition that had been part of American life for nearly 50 years at that time. The design of the 1981 D Quarter remains one of the most iconic in U.S. coinage. The obverse features the elegant left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan, accompanied by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1981. On the reverse side, a majestic eagle spreads its wings while holding arrows and olive branches, symbolizing both strength and peace. The coin is made from a copper-nickel-clad composition over a copper core, measures about 24.3 millimeters in diameter, and weighs approximately 5.67 grams. When found in uncirculated condition, the sharp details and bright luster of the coin make it particularly attractive to collectors. The 1981 D Quarter was relatively high. Locating examples in exceptional condition can still be a challenge. Many coins were heavily circulated, which means that pieces with strong strikes, original mint luster, and minimal are far more desirable. High-grade coins graded as mint state by professional services are significantly scarcer than ordinary circulated pieces. As a result, collectors often search carefully for pristine examples or unusual varieties that may feature minor minting errors or distinctive strike characteristics. The 1981 D Quarters are worth only a small premium above face value, often ranging between $1 and $5. However, uncirculated coins with excellent eye appeal may sell for $20 to $100 or more, especially if professionally graded and well preserved. For collectors, the key to owning a valuable example lies in selecting high-quality coins, purchasing from reputable dealers or auctions, and storing them properly in protective holders. As part of the historic Washington Quarter series, the 1981 D issue remains a meaningful and rewarding addition to any coin collection, offering both historical charm and lasting collectible value. Next up in the 1994, D Washington Quarter Dollar stands as a fascinating and highly admired piece within the long-running Washington Quarter series, captivating numismatic enthusiasts and everyday collectors alike. Although it was produced during the modern era of United States coinage, this coin continues to draw attention for its historical legacy, recognizable design, and enduring connection to American heritage. Coins like this represent more than simple currency. They serve as miniature artifacts that tell the story of a nation. For collectors searching for meaningful additions to their collections, the 1994 D Quarter remains a prized treasure whose appeal lies in its blend of history, artistry, and accessibility. The Washington Quarter series itself traces its origins back to 1932, when the United States Mint introduced a new design honoring the nation's first president, George Washington. The 1994 D issue was struck more than 6 decades later at the historic United States Mint facility in Denver, identified by its distinctive D Mint mark. Produced during a time of economic growth and modernization in the United States, The coin reflects the continuation of a classic design that had become deeply embedded in American culture. By the mid-1990s, the Washington Quarter was one of the most recognizable coins in circulation, linking modern Americans with the traditions and ideals represented by Washington's leadership. The 1994 D. Washington Quarter features one of the most enduring designs in American coinage history. The obverse showcases the dignified profile of George Washington, a design created by sculptor John Flanagan. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year 1994, all carefully arranged to emphasize balance and clarity. The portrait itself conveys strength and composure, making it instantly recognizable even after decades of circulation. In high-grade examples, the fine details of Washington's hair, jawline, and uniform stand out with remarkable sharpness. The reverse design is equally iconic, displaying a proud American eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath its wings, symbols representing both strength and peace. Above the eagle appears the inscription, United States of America, while the denomination $quarter is displayed below. This classic imagery reflects American ideals and patriotism, making the coin not only a medium of exchange, but also a symbol of national identity. In uncirculated condition, the reverse reveals crisp feather details and bright luster that greatly enhance its visual appeal. The 1994 D Quarter was struck using a copper-nickel clad composition, consisting of an outer layer of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin measures approximately 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs about 5.67 grams, matching the standard specifications used for Washington quarters since 1965. Although millions were produced, collectors remain fascinated by coins that exhibit exceptional strike quality or unique die characteristics. Occasionally, minor die varieties or striking anomalies may appear, which further increases interest among specialists in modern U.S. coinage. The 1994 D. Washington Quarter is generally considered common in circulated grades because of its substantial mintage. However, the real challenge for collectors lies in locating specimens that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition with strong luster and minimal contact marks. Coins that have been preserved directly from mint sets or carefully stored by collectors often display outstanding eye appeal. High-grade examples graded MS65 or higher are far less common than circulated pieces, making them particularly desirable within the numismatic community. The condition of a 1994 D Quarter dramatically influences its desirability and scarcity. While worn coins may still be found in everyday pocket change, sharply struck uncirculated pieces showcase the full beauty of the design and the bright, reflective surfaces produced during minting. Professional grading services often certify these coins to guarantee authenticity and preservation quality. Collectors frequently compete for coins that exhibit superior luster, clean surfaces, and a strong strike, qualities that transform an ordinary circulation coin into a collectible highlight. The 1994 D. Washington Quarter varies depending on its grade and overall eye appeal. Circulated examples generally hold modest value close to their face value, but uncirculated specimens can command a premium among collectors. Coins graded around MS63 to MS65 may sell for approximately $10 to $40, while exceptionally well-preserved pieces in MS67 or higher condition can reach $80 to $250 or more at auctions or private sales. These values reflect the steady interest collectors have in assembling high-quality modern coin sets. For collectors hoping to acquire this coin, several practical strategies can greatly improve the experience. Prioritizing certified examples graded by reputable organizations ensures both authenticity and accurate condition assessment. Collectors should carefully examine coins for sharp details in Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers, as these areas often reveal the strength of the strike. Purchasing from trusted dealers or established coin auctions is also recommended, as these sources provide reliable provenance and quality assurance. Proper storage and preservation are equally important for maintaining the coin's long-term value. Collectors are encouraged to place their 1994 D Quarters in protective holders such as coin capsules, archival flips, or certified slabs. Avoiding excessive handling helps prevent fingerprints or surface damage that could reduce the coin's grade. Many enthusiasts also enjoy engaging with numismatic communities, attending coin shows, and studying market trends to better understand how modern coins like this fit into broader collections. The 1994 D. Washington quarter dollar beautifully illustrates how even modern coins can capture the imagination of collectors around the world. With its timeless design honoring George Washington, its connection to the historic United States Mint, and its enduring presence in American circulation, the coin serves as a tangible connection to the past. Whether discovered in pocket change or preserved in flawless uncirculated condition, it remains a captivating collectible that blends history, artistry, and accessibility, making it a rewarding treasure for both seasoned numismatists and newcomers alike. The 1994 D. Washington quarter continues to captivate collectors due to its position within the long-running and historically rich Washington quarter series. Even though millions were struck for circulation, enthusiasts are drawn to this coin for its historical resonance and classic design. Its presence in a collection immediately adds a tangible connection to American heritage, bridging the modern era with the story of George Washington and the enduring symbolism of the eagle. Each coin carries not only monetary value, but also a narrative that reflects the ideals of liberty, vigilance, and national pride. One of the coin's most appealing aspects is its striking design quality. On the obverse, Washington's profile retains the dignified detail of John Flanagan's original vision, while inscriptions like Liberty and In God We Trust are sharply rendered even in circulation-grade coins. The reverse showcases the American eagle with arrows and olive branches, a combination of symbols denoting strength and peace. Collectors particularly prize coins where the relief remains crisp and the fields retain luster, as these features highlight the craftsmanship and precision of the Denver Mint's striking process. Though the 1994 D quarter is generally not considered rare in circulated form, condition drives scarcity among serious collectors. Uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS65 or higher, are significantly harder to locate and can command a premium. Minor die varieties, subtle doubling, or exceptional strike quality can further enhance desirability. Coins that display flawless surfaces, rich color, and full detail provide a rewarding collecting experience, demonstrating how even modern quarters can hold numismatic excitement. The market for the 1994 D quarter reflects its accessibility and appeal to both novice and seasoned collectors. While worn examples typically trade at or slightly above face value, uncirculated coins in certified condition can reach $50 to $250, with top-tier specimens occasionally surpassing $300. Auction results and private sales show a steady appreciation trend for coins in superior grades, indicating sustained collector interest. The combination of historical significance, aesthetic appeal, and limited high-grade availability ensures this coin remains a valuable piece in modern collections. For collectors seeking to add this quarter to their holdings, several practical tips can enhance both enjoyment and investment potential. Focus on coins graded by reputable services to ensure quality and authenticity, and examine obverse and reverse details carefully to identify coins with sharp strikes and strong luster. Proper storage in archival quality holders or coin slabs prevents damage and preserves value over time. Engaging with numismatic communities, following auction trends, and building a curated selection of high-quality Washington quarters can transform a simple coin acquisition into a rewarding pursuit steeped in history, artistry, and enduring appeal. Next up in the 1982, P. Washington quarter dollar stands as a captivating gem in the world of numismatics, attracting both seasoned collectors and budding enthusiasts alike. With its timeless design, historical significance, and enduring popularity, this coin is more than just currency. It is a tangible piece of American heritage. Collectors prize it not only for its visual appeal, but also for its role in the illustrious Washington quarter series, making it a sought-after treasure for those passionate about building a comprehensive collection. Its status as a classic collectible continues to captivate enthusiasts, highlighting the enduring allure of coins that bridge history and artistry. The 1982 P quarter belongs to a series that honors the first president of the United States, George Washington, a figure whose legacy resonates deeply within the nation's cultural memory. Minted in Philadelphia, indicated by the P Mint mark, this coin reflects the United States Mint's commitment to producing high-quality circulating coinage during the early 1980s, a period marked by economic adjustments and growing collector interest in American coins. While it does not commemorate a specific event, It serves as a continuation of a series that connects collectors to the foundational history of the nation, offering a tangible connection to Washington's enduring legacy. The design of the 1982 P. Washington Quarter is a masterclass in numismatic artistry. The obverse features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, showcasing the first president in a dignified profile that has become iconic over decades. The reverse presents an eagle with outstretched wings perched atop a bundle of arrows beneath two olive branches, symbolizing strength and peace. Struck in a standard copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighs 5.67 grams, offering a perfect balance of heft and aesthetic appeal. Its finely detailed features make it especially striking in uncirculated or high-grade conditions. While the 1982 P quarter was minted in large numbers, certain factors can make specific examples more desirable. Collectors often seek coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, where the luster and intricate details remain intact. Additionally, varieties such as the double die obverse or minor minting anomalies can elevate a coin's collectability. The challenge of locating a flawless specimen adds an element of excitement and prestige to ownership, underscoring the intrinsic value of rarity and condition in numismatic circles. The 1982 P quarter is nuanced. While millions were produced for circulation, high-grade examples, particularly those graded MS65 or higher, are comparatively scarce in the secondary market. Certain collector-focused sets or proof-like coins from special issues also add layers of scarcity. The intersection of condition, aesthetic quality, and minting variety drives demand, making the hunt for a premium example a thrilling endeavor for enthusiasts who value both historical importance and visual perfection. The 1982 P. Washington Quarter varies based on condition and any special attributes. Circulated coins typically trade in the range of $1 to $5, reflecting their commonality, while uncirculated examples graded MS63 to MS65 can command $10 to $50, depending on the buyer and market conditions. Rare varieties or coins with exceptional eye appeal can fetch even higher prices at auction or private sale, with some reaching $100 or more. This trend highlights the coin's dual role as both a collectible and a modest investment that appreciates steadily over time. The 1982 P quarter should prioritize purchasing high-grade specimens, ideally certified by reputable grading services such as NGC or PCGS. Inspecting coins for specific varieties, such as minor doubling or striking anomalies, can further enhance the value of a collection. Engaging with local coin clubs, online forums, and auction houses provides additional insight into market trends and potential opportunities to secure sought-after specimens, fostering a deeper connection with the numismatic community. The 1982 P quarter's value. Coins should be kept in protective holders or coin flips to prevent scratches, environmental damage, and unnecessary contact that could diminish luster. Avoiding direct handling with bare hands ensures the preservation of fine details, which are critical to maintaining both aesthetic appeal and market value. Collectors who follow these practices often find their investments retain, or even increase, in desirability over time. The 1982 P. Washington Quarter stands as more than a mere piece of currency. It is a bridge to the past, a showcase of design excellence, and a rewarding collectible that captures the imagination of numismatists worldwide. Its combination of historical significance, striking artistry, and potential for high-grade scarcity makes it a prized addition to any collection. Whether acquired for investment purposes or the sheer joy of collecting, this coin embodies the spirit of American coinage and the allure of the Washington Quarter series. The 1982 P. Washington Quarter represents a fascinating intersection of history, artistry, and collector appeal. Its enduring popularity and availability in a range of conditions make it accessible to new collectors, while its rarer varieties and high-grade specimens continue to captivate seasoned enthusiasts. As a tangible link to George Washington's legacy and a beautifully crafted numismatic treasure, this coin promises lasting satisfaction, prestige, and value for anyone who chooses to welcome it into their collection. The 1982 P. Washington Quarter Dollar is a true gem in the world of American coinage, captivating collectors with its historical significance and timeless design. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin carries the P Mint mark and continues the iconic Washington Quarter series, honoring the nation's first president. Its blend of artistry, historical importance, and collectible appeal makes it a prized treasure for numismatists seeking both beauty and heritage in a single coin. Historically, this quarter serves as a bridge to the past, linking collectors to George Washington's enduring legacy. While minted primarily for circulation, it embodies the continuity of a series that began in 1932, reflecting both the artistry and national pride of its era. Emerging in the early 1980s, it also represents a period of increasing interest in coin collecting, as enthusiasts sought coins that were not only currency, but also tangible connections to American history. The coin's design is an enduring symbol of numismatic elegance. The obverse features John Flanagan classic portrait of George Washington, capturing the president's dignified profile in fine detail. The reverse showcases a majestic eagle perched on a bundle of arrows beneath two olive branches, representing strength and peace. Composed of copper-nickel clad, measuring 24.3 millimeters in diameter and weighing 5.67 grams, the coin balances visual appeal with tangible presence, shining especially in uncirculated condition. While millions of 1982 P quarters were minted, certain factors elevate specific examples. High-grade coins, particularly those with full luster and sharp strike details, are highly desirable. Varieties such as subtle doubling or minting anomalies further enhance collectability. This combination of scarcity in pristine condition and potential rare variations creates excitement among collectors, making the search for a top-quality example a rewarding pursuit. The 1982 P. Washington Quarter remains both an accessible collectible and a potential investment. Circulated examples typically sell for a few dollars, while uncirculated coins can range from $10 to $50, with exceptional varieties commanding higher prices. Proper storage, careful handling, and attention to grading ensure that the coin retains its beauty and value over time. For collectors, this quarter is more than currency. It is a captivating piece of history, artistry, and enduring appeal that continues to inspire and reward numismatists worldwide.